guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is my long-awaited updated makeup collection and storage. All the storage that I have mentioned I have left in the links down below. Please don't feel like this video is me bragging or anything. This is kind of part of my job. I'm addicted to makeup anyway, so I am expected to have a lot of it, but this is me kind of cutting it down. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, definitely make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's go ahead and get started. Right, so I'm going to try and do this as quick as possible because I feel like if I go through everything, it's going to actually be like a hour-long video, but I'll go through all like the kind of key products or like my favorite products and the storage. So this storage, these two things are from Muji. These are from the Container Store, and they're the same two again. I've kind of got like a mirrored thing going on because that really does everything for my OCD, and I just think it looks really, really neat and tidy. I've left links to everything down below, but let's go ahead and tackle this top part. So in these two kind of sets of drawers, I mainly keep pencils and eyebrow products, and then there's some mascaras at the bottom. So I kind of have them in color order. So in the top drawer is all like my nude and white pencils. These are all my like warm browns and like golden colors, so that is like filled to the brim because they're my favorite kind of pencils to wear. These are all kind of greens and turquoise. You've got mainly all of these pencils, by the way, are either Marc Jacobs or Urban Decay. There's loads of NYX ones in there, some Makeup Forever and stuff. These again, these are more of like a dark blue kind of vibe. These are like pinks and purples. Surprisingly, I have a lot of them. And then these are all blacks at the bottom. So in the top here, we have like brow pencils. So we've got NYX, we've got Benefit, we've got some Sigma brow powders in there as well. In the second drawer, we just have my brow pomade. So 3 from Anastasia Beverly Hills, Benefit, of course. There's a Tarte one at the back, and these are 2 little like brow products from Makeup Forever. Here is where I keep all my favorite brow sets. Can you tell? Benefit brow products are literally my favorite. Loads of them. Then the L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper, and then this is from Makeup Forever. And then we just get to mascara. So we've obviously got some Maybelline, some MAC. These ones I think are all kind of slightly thicker and heavier mascara. So we've got L'Oreal and MAC again. And the bottom are all coloured ones. So that's a white one. These 2 from Marc Jacobs are like a blue and a maroon. Then that is a brown one from Benefit. I'm going to jump to this side as well. So I just tackle all the small drawers first. In the top one, we have some black liquid eyeliners from like NYX, Natasha Denona, Illamasqua. Here again, we kind of have like coloured gel liners. So Sigma, OFRA, Natasha Denona as well. And here we have all of my black liquid eyeliners. So again, we've got my trusty NYC liquid liner. We've got some loads of pens in there from like NYX and Tarte. This one is a new one from Marc Jacobs. And here I keep all my favorite like kind of skin tone eyeshadow primers. So obviously my Maybelline Color Tattoos, and then the 2 kind of like MAC versions of them. So that is Soft Ochre and Painterly, and one from Urban Decay. And then here's like excess mascaras. So we've obviously got Benefit there, Real, Tarte, Too Faced, and the bottom here is more coloured ones again, and an extra of the Big Shop because I freaking love it. But again, Marc Jacobs, MAC, L'Oreal, that kind of stuff. On this side is where I kind of keep overflow of products, so backups of all my faves. So a lot of it is a Benefit brow products, which kind of take up the majority of these 2 drawers. And in here is some NYX brow products as well. In here we have some other NYX products that I've been dying to try brow wise, and then in here again some other brow products that I just haven't really used yet, and that like these are all just like backups or like what I need to like try. Now let's tackle this big mama. This basically is like everything face. So let's start with this top drawer. This basically contains like setting sprays and moisturizer. So we've got Fix Plus, the new Too Faced one, the L'Oreal moisturizer that I freaking love. There's some strobe creams in there, all that kind of stuff. Here is like the primer drawer, and it's literally like filled to the brim. There are primer sprays in the back from like NYX and Barry M and Urban Decay. We've got like Marc Jacobs, NARS, YSL, Nivea. This one is from Purr, Hourglass, all that kind of stuff. Literally all of my primers are kept in there. Now for foundations, believe it or not, these 2 drawers are both foundations. This is kind of like my high-end foundation drawer. So as you can see, we've got Giorgio Armani in the front, Kat Von D, Cover FX, Natasha Denona, all that kind of good stuff belongs in this drawer. Then in here is where I kind of keep all of my drugstore foundations and also stick foundations. So the Hourglass foundation at the moment has literally been my ride or die. I'm obsessed with it. And then we've got obviously tons of NYX and L'Oreal and obviously like beds of Maybelline at the bottom because I'm obsessed with that foundation, the matte and poreless one. Up here is where I keep the majority of my concealers. So obviously we've got many shades of the the Tarte Shape Tape. We've got some new Benefit ones, Kat Von D, tons of Maybelline at the back obviously, and just yeah, a lot of NARS as well, some MAC, some Tarte, some NYX, all of that good stuff in there. Then in here is all kind of like face powders. So we've obviously got my baby Laura here, the new Too Faced one, some Hourglass, some Rimmel, again another Rimmel, some Benefit, MAC, NARS, and then some loose powders at the back like the RCMA No Colour one, the Benefit one, the Maybelline Master one, Ben Nye, Bobbi Brown. So yeah, so all of my facial powders are like in there. Moving on, this is the bronzer drawer. We kind of have matte bronzers more on this side and shimmery bronzers on this side. So we've got the NYX, like that's actually a facial powder, but again, it's just in a darker color. Some Rimmel, MAC, all of these are MAC. I got my Galactic Cowboy bronzer. I'm freaking obsessed with that. Some Too Faced ones at the back. Then all of these are like shimmery ones. So we've got like Gold Deposit from MAC, Global Glow, my fave. This was from, wait, which one? This is a gold one. I can't get it out. The gold one is like limited edition Mariah Carey. This is a limited edition MAC one as well. That's like the Brianna one. And then we've got two of the Makeup Geek ones and some Bobbi Brown ones at the back that are more have a shimmery finish to them. This is my blusher drawer. So we've got Natasha Denona here. These are two of the Anastasia Beverly Hills ones. Benefit, California, of course I freaking love this one. Loads of NARS ones, kind of just all stacked up here. Two of these are Marc Jacobs, got some Milani, some of the L'Oreal ones at the back. All of these down here are MAC. We've got a couple here from, I'll put that there, a couple here from Becca. I'm freaking, for someone that never used to be like a blush person, I do have a lot of blushes, but yes, that is how I store them. Now in the top here we have all of my highlighters, believe it or not. We've got some Makeup Geek at the back, then some Jouer. These two are Hourglass. These are literally all MAC. These are both Galactic. I've got some OFRA in the front here, some more Jouer in the front, some Tarte, Becca again, Anastasia Beverly Hills, like I said, Becca, the Balm, Becca at the back as well, so that's all in here. Now this drawer is a little bit of shambles, as you can see. At the back I kind of keep all my loose powder highlighters, so you can see we've got some Kylie. The big one is Mariah Carey MAC. This one here is actually from Jane Iredale and it's one of my favourite ones. It is such a gorgeous champagne gold. And then all here are like my liquid illuminators. So I've got Iconic London, obviously the new Anastasia Beverly Hills ones that just came out. They've literally just been popped in there. The Marc Jacobs like dew drops, I'm obsessed. Obviously my Maybelline Master Strobe, I love this. And yeah, just a bunch of like liquid illuminators, so they all go in there. Now this is just kind of what I call God, this is what I kind of just call like my contour drawer. So it's everything that I use to contour with. So all of these are like cream bronzers. So we've got the new Rimmel sticks. This is like a liquid bronzer from Giorgio Armani. We've got like the Maybelline Master contour sticks as well, and like the ones from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And then in the back there are just some cream bronzers as well from like Chanel, W7, all that kind of stuff. And here is where I keep kind of all my powder single like contoury products. So Benefit Hoola, got a couple of them, a Benefit Hoola Light, and then Maybelline Master Sculpt, all that kind of stuff is in this drawer. And finally, these are just kind of where I keep my mini face palette. So I got this new one in from Rimmel London. It's part of their like Kate Moss range. It's got a highlighter, bronzer, blusher, Too Faced, obviously all of my favorite sleek ones in here. Got Maybelline at the back, and then a bunch of Colourpop ones. So like the one with Alexis Ren, and that was just one of their Peach Collection ones. And yeah, just kind of like small-ish facial palettes I put in there. So that is kind of everything that's in the top. And now, excuse my bare little leg, we can move on to this big set of drawers. Now all of these mirrored drawers are from Very, and I have them linked down below. So as you can see, it kind of like splits down there. This is one unit, but it has all of those thick drawers and then all of these kind of like little drawers, so I'm going to go through the thick drawers and then the little drawers. So in the top drawer here is kind of everything skin. I keep makeup removers, some skincare, again like moisturizers, fixing sprays, some cotton buds, again more moisturizers, and then some like facial sprays, so like the Tatcha Dewy Skin Finish, Mary Badescu spray, Tarte spray, all that kind of stuff. So in the top drawer is just kind of like facial stuff and skincare. This is a really satisfying drawer. So this is kind of where I keep all of my single pigments and all of like my single pigments, and then there's just a couple of like eyeshadow products at the end. So lined up perfectly at the back there. Literally couldn't believe how well they fitted in there. These are from Inglot. Then here I have like all of my MAC glitters, some chunky, some are more like reflex, which I freaking love. You guys know I love the MAC reflex glitters. These two are like really fine glitters, again from Makeup Forever. And then this one, I can't remember the brand. It is, oh yeah, Kryolan, and it is like a reflex, like coppery bronze, which I obviously love. Then in here, I kind of have my NYX glitters, and then these are kind of like miscellaneous glitters that are kind of more like decorative, so I'd wear them for more like festivals or Halloween looks or something like that. This drawer here are all my pigments from Neve Cosmetics. So underrated. I never hear anyone talk about Neve Cosmetics, but literally my favorite pigment of all time is from them. It is called, it's that country that I can't remember how to pronounce it. It's called like Versailles. You know the one, I always mention it. It's the best pigment ever. I'm obsessed with it. These are all my pigments from Peaches Makeup. Again, another brand that is absolutely incredible. I love their pigments, their eyeshadows, lip glosses, honestly, and their lashes. Amazing. I love them. Some old school MAC pigments as well. So we've got like Melon, Naked, all of that kind of good stuff, tan as well. Here's where I keep all my NYX pigments. These are all my Makeup Geek pigments. I really miss using them. I don't use them enough. Here are just some miscellaneous pigments. So these are from Inglot, and these are from Alexis Pacifico. I think that's it. Love those shades. And then in here is all of like my mini Barry M pigments. We've got some like foiled eyeshadows from Ardency In. Then there's like the Balm, L'Oreal, and then some single shadows from Sugar Pill and Sigma. But that is kind of like everything in that drawer. So if we move down again, oh, more eye products. So these are all my single shadows from NYX. Can you tell I love them? They're prismatic ones and they're matte shade ones. These are all the single like ColourPop eyeshadows that I've got. These are all single MAC eyeshadows. These are kind of where I keep all like my eye adhesives, if that makes sense. So like glitter glue. We've got some like mixing mediums in there, all that kind of good stuff. Here is where I kind of keep like glitters and foiled eyeshadows. So a lot of the Stila Magnificent Metals. I love them so much. Some glitter liners from Urban Decay, and then some foil shadows in the front here. Here is where I kind of keep all my cream colors and cream eyeshadows and like other eyeshadow bases. So we've got my favorite Kylie one, loads obviously from Maybelline. I freaking love the Maybelline color tattoos. In here is kind of all the colorful ones from NYX and Anastasia Beverly Hills, and yeah, so that's them. These are the Makeup Forever like eye paints. I really need to go through them, but I just needed to put them in something for now, and then I'm gonna go through them. So they're just all in there, but again, they're just like a like more liquidy version of a cream eyeshadow, but that's kind of the purpose of them. And then in here, I keep all of like my colored eyeliners. So I've got loads underneath from Too Faced, but all the ones you can see on the top are from Makeup Forever, and these ones here are like the duo glittery ones from Natasha Denona. So that's it for that drawer. Here is where I keep all of my palettes. So these are kind of the palettes that I've put in like branded order. So you've got some Too Faced, loads of Urban Decay. These are all Zoeva, Anastasia Beverly Hills. These ones all are down here are all ColourPop. And then we've just got some like miscellaneous ones, but more of like the everyday colour schemes. So we've got some Lion Crime, some Buxom custom ones, Carly Bybel, BH Cosmetics. That's a Peaches Makeup one underneath. Makeup Geek, obviously, Jacqueline rests her pretty self on the top there because I reach for that all the time. And then we've got some bigger Tarte ones down there and some Blank Canvas Cosmetics at the end. And then again, here is more palettes, but these were kind of more on the bigger scale. So I've got all my Morphe palettes in here. Then some big ones from Violet Voss, Too Faced. Again, a lot more Tarte Cosmetics down there. And then all my custom palettes at the end. So they're just kind of all in like Z palettes, and they contain like Makeup Geek eyeshadows, Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadows, all kind of like labeled or color coordinated. I mean, this one is a ColourPop one, but I know these contain like blue eyeshadows and green eyeshadows, all that kind of stuff. So moving on to like the smaller side of the drawers, this is kind of where I keep keep facial products of like a lesser coverage. So I've got like some tinted moisturizers, MAC Face and Body. They're like by Terry, like Sun Glow. These are all just like, I don't know, like more like skin tints. And then I've got bigger facial products at the back. So all of the Jeffree, well, not all of the Jeffree Stars, but my collection of the Jeffree Star like Skin Frost, and then the big Marc Jacobs bronzers underneath there. Then here I kind of have some like backups. These are like pot concealers, and then also some like color correcting concealer. So I keep all like my green ones in there and stuff like that. In here, it's kind of like my home for excess makeup wipes. And there's also where I keep all of my contour palettes. So we've got two of the Natasha Denona ones. That's a NYX one, Kat Von D, Anastasia Beverly Hills, my favorite cream contour kit from Velvet 59, but then there's other ones in there from Tarte and Anastasia Beverly Hills and all that kind of stuff. Here's where I keep my other facial palettes. So these are like blusher palettes or highlighting palettes. Tons and tons all stacked up from Anastasia Beverly Hills there. I've got some NYX ones in there, Benefit, Tanya Burr, all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, this is just kind of like my facial palette drawer besides like eyeshadow palettes. These are facial palettes. This is just a really random drawer full of like makeup bags, so it's like not really important. But then down here is where I keep drugstore palettes. So we've got some NYX all in here. These are all NYX. They are sleek here. Again, some bigger NYX ones at the back, and then ones from Maybelline. So now we have tackled that side of the room. It is time to tackle this side of the room. So they are like 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of acrylic drawers. Both of them are from Muji, and I've just stacked them on top of each other. The lip gloss holder on the top there is from By Al Ghori. And then again, these are from the same collection that the other drawers were from. And these are just two standing single ones, and they are also from Very. So let's start up here. This is just kind of like a weird thing that I think I got from like TK Maxx. I just kind of put all my tools in, so like eyelash curlers, scissors, nail files, that kind of stuff. And then this is kind of where I'm displaying a lot of my lip products, as you can see, mainly because I have a lot of the same brand. So I just like to lay them all out, so I'll kind of go to them by brand. So in the top here we kind of have all Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks. And again, underneath, these are also all Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks in like colour order. Then underneath, we have Morphe liquid lipsticks, so they all belong in there. Then as we come down, these are all Too Faced liquid lipsticks. And then underneath that is all Urban Decay kind of like lip products or liquid lipsticks as well. Then under here we kind of get to glosses. These are all of my Anastasia Beverly Hills lip glosses. These are, oh god, I'm taking that out with me. These are Marc Jacobs and MAC, and there's mini MAC ones at the back. MAC at the back. Here I keep all of my Buxom lip products. These are some of my faves. In here we have Jouer and NARS. And at the bottom here, we just have a ton of Too Faced lip glosses. So some of their peach lip oils, and then their like extreme lip injection glosses there. So again, I'm displaying all of like my Kylie lip products at the back there. That includes glosses and liquid lipsticks. And then I have these 3 YSL lip products at the front, just because I love their packaging, and they're the only 3 YSL lip products I've got. So I want to keep them out on display. In the top here, we have ColourPop. These are their ColourPop lippy sticks, and then these are the ColourPop glosses. Again, this is all ColourPop, but these are their liquid lipsticks, so the matte ones, and I think I got some satin ones in there as well. In here, these are all Tarte liquid lipsticks, so I just keep them on display. And then we've got some little mini ones at the back. Again, they are still from Tarte. And in here I have all of my LIPLAND liquid lipsticks, and in here I have all of my Stila liquid lipsticks, and also my liquid lipsticks from OFRA. This is such an annoying drawer because it just like slightly, it doesn't completely fit, but these are all of like my Huda Beauty lip strobes, and then 3 of the liquid lipsticks that I have at the end. This is a little bit of a mismatched drawer, but these are kind of all of the liquid lipsticks and glosses that are like of the same size. So I've got Loads and Dose of Colours, Jeffree Star, and then Peaches makeup glosses at the back. In here I keep my Makeup Forever coloured like lip paints, and then my mini Huda liquid lipsticks are kept in there as well because they literally fitted perfectly at the end. And these again are a little bit miscellaneous, but these are like all of my nude lip glosses. All of these ones are from the drugstore. So we have like Soap and Glory, we've got L'Oreal at the back. These are also L'Oreal, but then we've got 2 random like Sephora ones in there. And again, this is a miscellaneous drawer of nudes, but it's like Elizabeth Arden, Tom Ford, Charlotte Tilbury, all of a slightly higher end, and like Kiko, stuff like that. But yeah, they're all of like the nude spectrum. Now, diving into these drawers, in the top drawer here is like my lash drawer. But if you can see over there, I stack a lot of lashes like on my makeup desk. I've got loads of lashes in there, so realistically I think I'm going to need a bigger home for these lashes. But we've got some Pinky Goat, some Huda Beauty, all of the white ones are ESQIDO, the pink box is Lily Lashes, all of the purple ones are the old kind of velour packaging, etc, etc. Now in this drawer is kind of lip products that I don't really reach for but have a lot of. So we've got the Makeup Geek lip glosses there, Makeup Geek liquid lipsticks. These are all Lime Crime, they're like the lip toppers that were like glittery, and they're liquid lipsticks. These are some more galactic products, and then these are some like miscellaneous brands. And then I also kind of keep like some lash accessories in here, so some extra lash glue and a little case for lashes in there. In this drawer is kind of where I keep a lot of my drugstore products. So we have some NYX products in the back there, like butter glosses, they're soft matte lip creams. I've got 2 lip palettes here. Again, some more NYX products. These are like their liquid lip lingeries. In here I have all of like my sleek products, and then here I have some Rimmel, and then they are Tanya Burr. Now these 2 drawers I still need to go through, but for now they'll have to do. These are where I keep all of my lipsticks. So we've got some Makeup Forever in the front. All of those ones there are Urban Decay. I have a lot of MAC lipsticks. That's where I keep all my limited edition matte lipsticks. All of these are filled with Buxom lip products, and at the back there, again, they're all Urban Decay, and they are all sleek. I particularly don't even want to talk about this drawer. I really, really need to go through it. All of the ones in boxes are from Smashbox. Again, down here we've got some Tom Ford, Illamasqua. These are all from Hourglass. We've got some Kat Von D. Again, some slightly bigger MAC liquid, some MAC lipsticks that like didn't fit in those little things that were in there. But yeah, this is a drawer I really need to go through, but it's so overwhelming that I kind of just like shut it and pretend that like it's not there. And then in the bottom again is a little bit of a mess. Got some random like nail products in here, but again all of these are like drugstore lipsticks. So all of those ones over there are Soap and Glory, and a lot of these are L'Oreal but also Maybelline. And yeah, so I really need to like go through all of these and see which ones I actually want, and then I can clear them and give them away. Now these kind of drawers are relatively boring, but I'll go through them anyway because I feel like you'll want to know. But yeah, these are kind of where I keep little mini skincare, some brush cleaner, all that kind of stuff. Here is like my face mask drawer. I do go to this drawer a lot. I love a good mask. Keep all of my sheet masks in here. Mainly a lot of them are from Nails Inc, but we do have some Soap and Glory. Again, some more masks from Nails Inc, and then there's some lip balms and stuff at the back. This is like my hair products drawer, so just kind of like heat protectors and hairsprays and all that kind of stuff, and like little hair accessories. You can't really see, but like there's a little thing that I can put my hair ties in, and like hairbrush and stuff. Here's where I keep kind of a lot of my excess body moisturizer. So we've got some from obviously Palmer's. I freaking love Palmer's products, and then Soap and Glory, The Body Shop, all that kind of good stuff. So that's always in there. And then these 2 drawers are super boring. It's literally just like brushes. Ooh, like still in, I can't even open it. So it's just kind of like excess brushes still in like their packets, or like excess beauty blenders. So when I'm done with brushes, I can always just go into there and grab some new ones. And finally, I'll just go over what's on my desk. So I keep all of my go-to facial brushes there and beauty blenders there. A little stack of lashes that I reach for a lot of the time. I've got 2 mirrors here, and just this thing here that kind of contains a lot of tweezers, beauty blenders, a mirror, like hair bands, just stuff that I reach for. Then this is kind of where I film. So I've got like my white background there, and like my lights and stuff there. So that was my finished makeup collection and storage video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. I'd love to see you guys in my next one, but until then, I will see you soon. Bye guys!